Hello there and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, my little creative session, and here is pretty much the finished product of the Tadpole. This is a small cargo SV that I've been designing. You have the opportunity kind of to extend it. You could have a little connecting module at the back here if you wanted to, if you could find the CPU upgrade and all that. Possibly? I don't know. But either way, I'm pretty happy with it. The colour is very striking, but it's difficult to use orange. I kind of want it to have the reverse colours of the Space Hog over there. Let's go over here. There you go. So you got it there. The only thing I'm not too keen on is this yellow bit at the top. In fact, I think I've decided I don't want this. It looks like it's sort of spilling out. So I'm just going to do all this and just keep it as Might keep those two bits there. Looks a bit odd, but it'll be fine. Yeah, that'll do. I said it was done, but, well, not quite. Almost. There is one thing I need to do. Aside from test it. I say one thing, it's more sort of... Yeah, it's more quality of life things, okay? More quality of life. So here we are, we're inside it now. Not bad, but not a lot of room. We can still use the drone here. We can use it here. You have to sort of jump out. So if you do this, go that F5, that F5, and that's how you'd use the drone. You just sort of jump out like that. You're still inside. Do you know something I do actually need to do? Switch it on. Of course, how could I forget? I love the way the side bit here, this all lights up. That's pretty nice. Pretty happy with that. Anyway, in we go. I think it needs more headroom. In case you couldn't tell. It needs more headroom, no doubt. So what I'm going to do is actually get rid of... not that block. I don't know, actually, this has the shutter on it. So it'd be kind of... You know what, I think we will. Let's get rid of this. Do we want to get rid of those? Probably. I think we do. What we're going to have is we're going to actually have sort of sloping blocks instead. In fact, this might be a rare opportunity to use these ones here. Yeah, I feel like this probably would give us even more. Yes, very nice indeed. Let's do that. So this is just where I'm basically improving the quality. Sort of the room. You get more headroom. Just get a little bit more headroom with this. Okay, now do you have a connecting inward circle thingy block? I rarely use these blocks because I find they're very difficult to actually find connecting blocks. What do I need then? I need, oh, I know the top sort of block I'm looking for. Whether or not I'll find it is a whole other story. Something like this, right? No. That is not. Something like that. Something like that? That, but the entire way round. So this. There, that's it. Fantastic. Okay. Let's bring out the bold, striking orange. And this type of texture, I think it is. Yes, there we go. So there's a gap there, doesn't it? It really does. That does give it a more roomy feel. Let's take off the jetpack. If we can actually use it from here. No, we can't. Alright, yeah. Yeah, but still, I think it just gives it a slightly roomier feel. We also need to put, well, we don't need to, but I figured since we have a little bit of CPU spare, 14,000, so yeah, we're doing pretty good actually, CPU. We need to put in a wireless. We also need to put in a, well, we don't need to, but a detector. Wireless, however, is an absolute must. For this, we're going to use a, what about a, I'm going to be using a sort of white, potentially. Oh, actually, I like that. As a sort of, yeah. This as a sort of highlight colour for little highlights, potentially. Potentially. We'll see. Alright, we are going to have to go into God mode here. So, wow, I actually pressed the wrong one there. Okay. So, That's the sort of inside kind of taken care of. Oops, of course, how did I forget the top? I didn't do the entire block, did I? Yeah, that looks good to me. Yeah, that's fine. Keep everything lined up. There we go. Yeah, that's fantastic. That'll do. So the capabilities of it. Currently, it is sitting on a cargo lift capacity of 265 tons apparently. Now I want to know if that's true. Alright, so I'm going to lift this thing up. See if we can... Yeah. Moves like crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, 265 apparently. Would like to take this to 300 if I could. If I could. When we're looking at CPU, we've used up a little bit more. So maybe if I spread out the thrusters, I don't know if that'll help, probably not. This block here. Now, I could use the half slope, but that actually would... That means it would all come out, would stick out a little bit. So what I think I might do, get rid of the first full block I see in here. Meaning we have to probably put a warning thing there as well. We'll do that. Alright. This, no, up one. Just up one. Major? How do I make it go up again? I seriously forgot on how to do this. Ah, that's in the way. Wait, I've done this wrong, haven't I? Yeah, I've done this wrong. Okay, I've done it. I have not actually used. It should be that one. Okay, there we go. That there, that there. That's all very good. Let's bring out the carbon substrate if we can. Place you back in a moment, but we're going to bring back the steel block, but a full one. Very good. So we've got another 2 thrusters. Keep the color code going. I think I might change the floor as well. The floor is definitely going to be silver, I'm thinking. That's got to happen. We'll do that. Substrate, because we want this as a light and who gives a damn as possible. That's it. Yep, I like that. I like this little ridge bit here. That just worked really well. It really does. Okay, where are the little door ones? Thank you very much. Is it going to open up like that? Yeah, why not? Sure. As for the ground, the floor of this thing, let's make it probably a white-ish, but not too white. Ah, you're a container extension, so you don't get it, do you? That sucks. That really sucks. I don't want to use this for everything. I feel like I'm using that for everything these days. But I may not have a choice. No, it just doesn't have the same appeal, does it? It really doesn't have the same appeal. What's this like? What's this like? Well, I don't like those blocks anyway. Alright. I think I'll accept that. Alright, make you a no-no. Make you a symbol. I'm going to make you this. Oh, that's not quite what I'm looking for. Again. Alright, change of plan. We're not going to go for this symbol. We're actually going to go texture. We are going to go... God damn it, you don't have it. Why do I keep forgetting that texture is just... Alright, Alright, back to symbols. Back to symbols, please. Go here. I don't know. That? Yeah, that's going to have to do, I think. Okay. Because there's thrusters here, as you can see. GM, fine here. The moment you stand on any of these, you get a big woof of thrust. Statistics, 304 tons, just by adding those 2 thrusters. I assume it's kind of the balancing act. There's why that's happened. Alright. No, yeah, you really do have to stand. So I might make this the drone spot. I wonder if I can designate it, like give it a sort of symbol. Like a little star. Possibly. But we do it from here as well. Go whoop. And there you go. You can go and salvage stuff in some pretty extreme environments as a result. Yeah, this thing's going to be a bit of a gas guzzler. I've not actually tested it out in terms of its generator usage. We're looking at 31%. I think I added 3 generators. Turning's fairly slow, but that's fine. It's just used to go haul a bunch of stuff from A to B. It takes a long time to slow down. That's fine though. It's not that bad actually. I'm relatively happy with the performance of that. Anything else we need to put in here? What else? Probably an armor locker if we could, but I don't see how. I'd like an armor locker though. Let me actually go to devices. We auto group everything. Alright, how many RCS? We've only got 1 RCS in here as well. Should point that out. We've got the cargo box there. So that's got a little bit of cargo for those 2 GATs at the front. Equipment. Detector, wireless. Armor locker, please. Hello? Hello? Am I... Does that not exist? Oh, that's why. Devices. Armor locker. Now, where on earth do we put this? You're a container extension, you're a steel block, can't get rid of you though. You're a fuel tank, we've got 2 fuel tanks, you're also container. The container extensions go all the way down here, that's the thing. Could I have them come up in the walls instead? Is that an option actually? I could then get the floor that I want if I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't plan on having this be the entire episode. But it's starting to shape out that way. And I know something else I need as well. Spotlight. Airtight, true. Well, that is great, isn't it? Throw you away. Bring you in. Colour you in as well. Well, what happened there? Oh, that went really weird. Yeah, 1 spotlight should do. That's excellent. Alright. Alright, yeah, no, that's nice. That's fine. Pretty happy there. What's the yellow at the sides here? Don't know, but I kind of like it because it's just a bit different. I guess maybe we won't have an armor locker. It's just I kind of want this to be the sort of thing where, okay, what sort of armor do we need, right? Yada yada yada. You can exchange it. So I think we are going to find a way to do this, and the way I'm going to do that, hopefully, GN. The container extensions go all the way out, you see. And they go underneath at the moment, is what they do. We've got container extensions all underneath. I want to get rid of the ones that coincide with here. And make all of these. And these are all container extensions. All of this is. Very curious. You're a container extension, then surely. I could put it in the wall, would be brilliant. Like, absolutely brilliant. Be the ideal thing to happen. And we can do that. But this is already a container extension. That's no problem though. Look. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. See? Wrong one. Whatever. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go there. Back to textures. Suddenly. That's fine, isn't it? We can now get rid of these 2 here. Can we get rid of you? There we go, that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very kindly, sir. We can have this rotate a little bit. So it's out like so. Yeah, that way's better. Sort of stuck to the wall there. Let's have this white. Alright, nice. And it should still be 32,000, fingers crossed. Let's actually auto-group everything again, just so it's all in the equipment. Cargo, here we go. Container controller, show me 32. Yes, we've got the 32,000, excellent. Alright, how many container extensions on the floor? Pretty much the entire floor is container extension. Oh wow, it really is. Yeah, that's we aren't going to be able to change that. I've got some more steel blocks here I can change. All up and around here, actually. Maybe I can? Maybe I can? Would be good, wouldn't it? I think I'm going to give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13. How was that 13? 14, yeah, 15 that is, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So 15 in total. So what we're going to do here is bring out... No, these have to be steel blocks because this is the floor, for goodness sake. Here, throw that there. And this currently does the entire block, so we'll just colour in the underside now. I think. Yeah. That'll do for now. Also, what's up with you? You look unnatural. A bit better. A little bit better. For now, we'll get rid of you too. Well, you're not going to be like that. Right, now we'll get what we wanted, which was this. All facing the same way, just that one isn't. That's fine. I just realised this has to be... Nope, that can't be like that. Go, that's fine. That's no problem at all. I really don't mind that. Okay, let's go ahead and put the chair back in. Or the cockpit, rather. We're using this one. Or is it this one? Probably this one feels more appropriate. Alright, yeah, I just think that's a little bit better. So, no doubt our cargo controller... Oops, we were on it, weren't we? Yeah, it's a little bit lacking. 13, in fact. Lacking by 13. Right, you. Is that... yes, I know it's a detector, but the block behind it is a cargo extension, which makes things a bit awkward over here. But I think we'll be okay. You're already container extensions. You're a thruster. So 1, 2, 3. That's fine. 3, 4, 5. You slope up. You're already the outside. 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. There's 12 of them. But will it be enough? Alright, how are we looking now? Take the controller. 3 more. Just need 3 more of the things. Well, I guess I don't have to use the ones I was thinking of, do I? Necessarily. It doesn't have to be a full block. I can get rid of one of the half blocks or something if I really wanted to. Go over here. So you're connecting over here, right? No, you're all thrusters. You are all thrusters. But down here, We actually got more thruster, so there's not really a way to get it in there. Which is a shame. Do you become thruster over there? Yeah. The connection kind of ends. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? But over here. Do we have that block available? Maybe? No, because that connects over here. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of thinking. Alright, so I was thinking instead over here, right, we don't need this much for ammo. 625 is too much. So we are going to get rid of you. Going to get rid of you. And then over here we have a steel block that is the awkwardy looking one there. Do we have that block as an option? I think we do. That's it, right? Is that the same one? Yeah, it is, isn't it? No, that one. Except it's, in this case it's like that. No, it's not. It has to go all the way down. Do you? Do you? That's not quite enough. It's this one? I think it is, actually. So if we do that. Container extension, yeah. Alright. No, that's the wrong one. Damn it. Maybe I was wrong. Very, very likely. At this rate. Is that not it? Seriously? It has to kind of go halfway up? It's not that either. Again, it has to go all the way down. I really wish they would give us more. You know, like you've got some obscure ones like that. I mean, have you ever needed that block? No, that's clearly not going to work. Very annoyed. Right, what is the block I'm looking for? Something along these lines, isn't it? Something along there. That's the one I was just using. Instead, it's actually kind of like so, but I've just got to made it worse. I've just got to made it worse. Why did I do that? What's wrong with me? Okay, so it turns out it is this block. Right. But then how is it like that? I don't understand. Oh, is it? No, I don't get it. I'm sorry. How? This doesn't look like this either. But it goes, it's that, but it goes all the way across like this. There it is. That's the one. Oh my goodness, this has taken me much longer than it should have. Like I say, worst builder ever. It's there, it connects perfectly. Here it doesn't. Look, I don't know what I've gone and done. Alright? I don't know what on earth I've done. Maybe this is the wrong way around. If I just do this enough, it'll become the right block. What on earth are you? Because something's just not adding up. Has to be this. Has to be a bit like this. Except it doesn't go all the way back, it just goes halfway back. Like that. Okay, I'm convinced this block does not exist anymore. I'm completely convinced that whatever that block is no longer in this game. Because I cannot find it anywhere. And I don't know what to do. I'm completely stumped by this. I cannot find that block. It's not this, obviously. It's not even this either. Look, it cuts across there, and it has to only cut across halfway. But that doesn't seem to exist apart from this. But then that isn't big enough. It has to go all the way across that way. I don't get it. I've used a block there that's no longer in the game, and that's what's really confusing me. This block no longer exists, meaning I'll have to spawn it in again and, well, do all of my changes again, which is really annoying. I'm a little bit peed off, to be honest, that they've gone ahead and I'm convinced they've taken this block out. If it's here, then please do shout at me and let me know, but I'm 100% convinced it's not here. It's none of these. It's just nothing. Cannot be any of those. It cannot be that. It's not that. Why would you... we need more blocks in the game, not anything taken out. So that top line should be going halfway. That's the way it should work, but it goes halfway across, halfway back. Now even if I go to the connector blocks, it's not there either. These are all like, there's far too much being taken off here. You'd think it was a connector, but it clearly isn't. Certainly in any of these, I can tell you that much. I've never been so puzzled by this. Why would you get rid of it, Empyrion? Empyrion, please explain. No, it's not. It's me. It's got to be me. It has to be me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to spawn it in again and do the changes that I have already done. Okay, so I've managed to find a little bit more of a practical solution. I kept the line in the middle underneath the cockpit here, container extension. So if we actually have a look now, we're almost there. I think we're just one block away, essentially, from getting us our extension back, basically. So, how do we do that? Oh, I also need to change this bit here again, don't I? Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. Do that in a little bit. Still need to add a few other things like this, yeah, like the detector, the armor locker. I forgot, I never even thought about that. Ugh, no, okay, I've still got a few more things to do, people. Alright, let's have another go at this, shall we? We've got the detector there. What was the other thing I put in? The armor locker's down there. That is fantastic. So, that's done. Devices are in place. We can probably, if we really want to cheese it, and we've got the CPU now. Why can't you go there? What's here? I don't see anything. Because what I was thinking of doing was having... Damn you! Alright, maybe a slight change of plan. So over here, we can use that, but there's not the small ramp block. That doesn't exist. I am just so close. It's just being like, Chika! Seriously. Going full Arnie and just screaming. Alright, I think we're just gonna do this instead. 2, 1, 2. Should really use, as I always say, you know what mode. Symmetry mode. You know it. There we go. What are we at now? Really? 3, 2. Is it like one block? Just one block. At all. Could have done that, but nah, that would look like crap. Unless I do something like this and just sort of have it as like a... Okay, and that's not quite big enough, but we can add one more. We can just make that the next one up like this. Don't really want it coming out that far. Give as much legroom as possible. There we go, 32k finally. And how much CPU do we have left? We've got a little bit, so we can add some more thrusters, which is certainly going to be the plan. However, the problem is anything I get rid of from this point is automatically going to eat into it some more. So this might be the best I can do. I think I might be able to add 2 thrusters. Yeah, 2 thrusters, some more container extensions along the top potentially to replace it, but for every one of the 4 container extensions I take out I have to add in 8 essentially, something ghastly like that. So, yeah, really, that's basically what I have to do. everything in here is container extension, so this might be the absolute limit to what we can manage. And even if that RCS down there is going to do anything, maybe I really should just make the floor container extensions, for goodness sake. Need to think about its practical application before anything else. Alright, that's important. It's more important. So over here, I don't think we can have anything go out this way because then the floor just becomes lava, basically. Is that two? Where does that come in? Over here. Let me have a look. Let me see where this comes at. This actually comes in. Because I see something there. And that's a generator. So yeah, we can actually do that. We can go either side of this. Yeah, build the right way. That. 4. What are you at now? Well, I can get away with it. I'll try it. 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct. That's how many we would need. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shall try this and this. Oh, easy. No problem at all. Would you look at that? Perfect. Perfecto. Thrusters all over this thing. This thing will just shoot up. What's the statistics now? 343. I can probably continue this. So, but this is essentially the finished model. Near enough. So, how am I... Oh wow, that did something interesting. Is it tilting? I can't tell. Feels like it's tilting forward. Right? Am I imagining that? Yes, it tilts. It does tilt. Tilts down by the looks of it, or is it up? We are moving. I don't know. Good enough, whatever, you'll do. There's clearly not enough thrusters at the front here, but obviously, where's the weight coming in? The weight comes in pretty much bang in the centre here. I'm fairly content with that. Alright, anyway, here it is. This is the Tadpole in its pretty much finished state. So you're going to see this in the creative mode, I believe this weekend actually, on this Saturday. I think if I'm getting that correct, you should see it. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. The other thing I'm working on, so we're going to be in the in my Alpha 11 playthrough, you're going to see this. A little bit later on, you're going to see this. This is essentially the finished model, although I am thinking of adding more pipes really, as well as an armor locker, a detector, just a few other things that are fairly essential. It definitely needs a detector. I mean, I'm going to be taking this thing to the moon. Once I find an EVA boost, of course. Else I'll freeze to death in space. But yeah, let's take a look at the final cost of this thing. So you, over here... wanna... Oh good, you ran out of fuel. That's actually what we're looking for. To turn you off, right. You can turn off as well. I'll keep you on for the picture, for now. F6. Let's save this, override this Tadpole. Another little Tadpole. Currently at 343 tons it can carry. Looking to up that some more if I can. Lots of copper though. It does use up a lot, doesn't it? So aside from the Tadpole over there, and finishing this off, I've been working on another little base as well. Let me show you. So let's go past all of our previous creations. We've got, this is what we're going to be using as well as our first warp-capable CV. Not the biggest, but I think it'll do. Once I get, I think, yeah, I can get this up to T3 actually, to be honest, and then change a lot of blocks into container extensions on the inside. All the way over here, for some inexplicable reason. Started work on this base. Yes. So this goes underground. I'm thinking of calling it something like the pillbox or something. Because it's just made up of a bunch of pillboxes, I suppose. They, I think pillboxes were little like structures that are used in the war. Like World War II or something like that, or one. Just little bunkers, basically. So, yeah, down here you've got the core. And each one of these... Oh my gosh, I need to stop using that at the wrong time. Yeah, Alt is the slow one. Goes underground, has a little underground den. Not the most efficient use of space because of this, so I might actually have it come up a little bit more. Might be better. But I'll be working on that at some point. And they're all identical like that, so I'll have each of these for something different. There won't be any shelter for a vehicle or anything like that. Maybe I can put solar panels on top of it. 2 on each one. I was thinking of leaving a space for turrets, for like an extra turret. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll, now that I'm thinking about it, I think solar panels sounds like a good way to go. As for the CPU usage, well, yeah, it's going to be a tier 2. No doubt about that. So we've got 8 solar panels. I reckon we can fit just about squeeze 2 on. Can we? Let's find out. Solar bases, please. We'll get the large ones, that is. We'll also get the small ones as well. So the large ones are really quite large. I do underestimate that, don't I? Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I think all I can do is fit 1 of each. Actually, that's all I can fit. Like this. Or 2. 2 or maybe more. Well, let's look at the efficiency, alright? Efficiency 0.8. Efficiency 1.8. So even 2 of those is not the same. Not at all. Not the same as one of those. Unless I can fit 3 of these on. That's the only thing. But there's not many options, so we could probably fit 3, couldn't we? But I want them like this, and they're just going to be floating, which is going to look awful. So, no. Instead, they're going to have a solar panel each on there. And potentially ones on the side here. But if I was to do that, I think I'd put small ones on the side. I'll probably have our solar... Yeah, we can have solar capacitors in here. And then I can make these, I think, considerably bigger. Does that sound about right? I have been using symmetry mode for this build, naturally, because you can see it. It's perfectly symmetrical, right? Right? Yeah, there we go. Do this on each of them. So that's how it's going to get its power. That's not a lot though. 4 of these does not really cut it, but it should help. I'd have thought. Then again, it depends where I'd want to use this base, right? Do I even want solar? Does it use CPU as well? It does. It uses 45. Not horrible. We can actually fit 4 of these on. Let me bring back this. How much CPU do you use? Ah, that's not so bad. Yeah, it's there. Alright, fine. So we've got 4 of these here. There you go. And let's take a quick look at the statistics. Current output is 230. Fair enough. That's just with the 4 solar panels. Sun perfectly overhead. I guess you would build this very much in the northern hemisphere of the planet. To be honest, this would be pretty good on the planet I'm on right now. In my main run through. But I have a feeling I'm going to be going to a snow planet, or I don't know. I'll keep this in my back pocket. This build. I think I'll do that. But out of interest, this is that's too big, isn't it? That is just They're pretty colossal. Perhaps I could make you... Wait, what? I thought you were the small solar panels. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, really. Digs into the ground. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, is it? Not at all. That's not going to work. Oh, here we go. That works. That works quite nicely, if I may say so myself. Yes. Perfect. We'll put one of these on each. Of course, there's you know, you're guaranteed to have one that does next to nothing. However, so what time of day? This is sort of like afternoonish when the power was starting to go down. It's now up to 296. Okay, what about a peak time? So you're really at the highlight of your day. You've gone out to do some chores. 406. Not perfect, but to start, I'll work on it from there. I could also put solar panels all the way around. That is also an option, but the efficiency isn't exactly great on these, is it? It's these ones on top here that do all the work. But we'll cross that bridge as we need to. Perhaps I can have little platforms coming out, like a solar ring, maybe. Could be an option. Oh, that could be fun. Anyway, next time I'm pretty much going to be working on this base, probably. That's the next thing I think I want to work on, because I'll use this on another planet. I'll throw this into the factory in the playthrough and go from there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you this Saturday for some salvaging, for a nice big salvage operation. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.